We experienced the Zen meditation while learning from an American monk, Mr. Shunryu. It was only half an hour experience, but Anna from Moldova was impressed she could extremely concentrate on the Zen because of his teaching. Afterwards, we had the counseling room hosted by Mr. Shunryu based on the teachings of Buddhism.
If you have something to worry about through your life, you can ask him.
This is
Tell us your problem.
Yeah, this is very interesting because it's
Yeah.
actually I think it's pretty connected to our religion because I'm coming from an Orthodox country. So
Oh, sure.
yes, we have like something like this. You have your priest and you will go and talk with him.
Yeah.
But I think for me, every time this one was so difficult. I don't think I cannot say that I don't have problem or something,
Sure.
but maybe I don't know how to communicate with the priest in this way because when I find the problem,
Yeah.
for me it's more how it's like related to Zazen. When I have problem like this, I really like just to be, I don't know, it can be in the middle of the temple, it can be in the middle of the church. I really like to take a seat and just to be like balance my mind.
Yeah.
And just I'm not communicating, it's like just through how to say through my mind I'm communicating with my God or something like this.
Sure.
So I don't think I'm very good at asking questions.
Sure.
Can I ask something
Please.
from me?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Okay. Last year, I moved to Niigata and I started to live alone. So sometimes I feel loneliness. Don't you feel loneliness? No? Anna.
Maybe I didn't
No.
realize.
Before I arrived in Niigata, I
Sure.
lived with my family.
Sure.
So that is my first time to live alone. So at night, sometimes I feel loneliness. I think this is life. So all people are loneliness.
Yeah.
Well, all people are lonely. And that's because people will die lonely.
Yeah.
How to face to our loneliness?
Sure. Sure. You're right. Old people experience loneliness. In fact, there's some interesting social science that shows loneliness is an epidemic around the world. Maybe 60% of young people in America experience serious loneliness, and this actually harms your health, so put you at risk of other diseases. So it's a serious problem. And one aspect of loneliness is we don't know ourselves. In the family, we are in the social relation, right? So you are your mother's daughter, your father's daughter, or maybe your brother or sister's sibling, right? And this creates the identity. But there is a self that is beyond all relationships. A self, in Japanese we call honrai no jiko, that's only defined by the self. So the Buddha once says the self is the foundation of the self. But because we're so busy with other people, we rarely have a chance to experience that self, the very deep self. And so it seems like scary, sort of, when we don't have the social relationship to define self. But I have to give myself that chance to find out what that is. And so one way to try to do that is, of course, Zazen. And give yourself some time with yourself. And that's a chance to come back to the self beyond society, beyond family, and beyond death. Because this body will die, and your family also will die. And this is truly to be alone. That's very scary. So before that happens, it's good to spend some time with the self. So, even if you're feeling lonely, remember your true friend is inside. And of course, your family misses you, I'm sure. And you give them a call, you know, just talk to the family. I do that with my parents. Sure, you want to do like line, we connect online, you do line as well.
Oh, I have line, but
Thank you for today, Mr. Shunru.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me.
By the way, can we be friends?
Of course.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
We are
yes.
friends.
Please come back.